And I am here to bring you guys a message. This message may or may not resonate with everyone watching. Please use your discernment when watching tarot. Please excuse, I got my little heater on, but I have to have it on, so, you know, you may hear that in the background. I apologize in advance. But anyway, I got a message for you, collectors, so let's see. These messages, like I said, may or may not resonate with everyone watching, so please use your own discernment. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes and your comments. Let's check the vibes. Let's see. So first card out is always going to be the most significant energetically. But let's see. Benevolent ancestors, Holy Spirit, Universal Spirit guides. Clear and concise messages for the collective. All right, we got the Garden. So, collective, you could be telling me that you're meeting new people, or there's something about you being in the spotlight. I'm looking at these rosebuds as like eyes on you, you being the center of attention. There's something about your networking. Yeah, I just got the star. So you definitely are shining. We got the tree. There's been some growth. There's been some change. What else? Ooh, and you are moving on. Come through, Spirit. I love this already. Okay, we got the Rider. So whoever I'm reading for, there's something about you expressing yourself in your true, like, nature, your truest nature. And you're attractive. Like, the energy is very attractive. I got the book here at the bottom of the deck. There's something about how you learned how to transmute energy. That book right there that she's reaching for says alchemy. So you have learned, or you are an alchemist. You transmuted something that you went through in the past, collective, into something very abundant. Wow. As soon as I split the deck, yeah, somebody here has started a new journey. Aquarius, Aries energy. You could be telling me that you're taking some sort of risk, or some sort of leap of faith. Hey, Pink Bow Tarot. Peace. Been a minute. How you doing, love? So, let's see. Why is this Garden energy coming out for the collective? Because I feel like I'm talking to somebody here. You're receiving some attention. It's positive attention. I feel like it's what you want. You're networking, or you're definitely being seen here. This could be somebody who you have a platform. There's something about what you speak on your platform. You could be an educator. You could be a teacher. It's something about you. Somebody here is receiving their flowers too. Wow. Justice. Libra energy. That's what it feels like. It feels like somebody transmuted pain into power. Justice is served. It's like, I don't know how to put that. Ooh. Judgment. Major Arcana for Scorpio, Sagittarius. These two powerful energies coming out back to back. Fam, who is getting their just due? Somebody here, this is a awakening, a rebirth. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes. Like, whatever you did, you bounced back beautifully. This is somebody's comeback. And Ten of Swords want to come out in the reverse. Somebody here, you really came from a lot of adversity. You really came from a lot of adversity. This Ten of Swords, this is like massive betrayal. Massive betrayal. And it's like you overcame all of it. Like you're so successfully triumphant when it comes to releasing yourself from pain. Releasing yourself from being mistreated. Somebody here, you have Looking at the Queen of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, at times can be somebody who is cold-hearted, mean, sharp with the tongue, but something tells me that this Queen of Swords is just you detaching yourself emotionally from things that never really mattered. It's individuals. This could be a group of friends or your past, period. Like people from your past. You have detached. What else for this Ten of Swords? They betrayed you. They backstabbed you. They backstabbed you. So, yeah. Whatever's happening and the way that you're bouncing back, you are being seen. And you are being seen in a beautiful spotlight. It's like you're being seen in like your best version of you, or there's something to be, I don't know, you're receiving flowers, you're receiving compliments, acknowledgement, something here. This could be your comments. Like, you know how people say things in people's comments, like you could be being praised. People could be saying thank you for shining your beautiful essence and light. It's something like that. But whoever these people were in the past that betrayed you, I feel like you're getting some sort of like moment of justice. Justice is served. What is this Ten of Swords in the reverse? So these people betrayed you. This could be anybody and at any point in your life. You know, Ten of Cups. Yeah, you're happy. You truly are happy, and it shows. And it shows. It's like in your aura. Nobody can deny that there's something about you. It just looks genuine. It feels genuine. Happiness is not always, you know, having material things surrounding you. Sometimes happiness, genuine, true happiness comes from within. It's a glow. It's a personality. It's an energy. And I feel like there's something about that. The people that betrayed you in your past, they see it. Give me more for that Ten of Swords in the reverse. The High Priestess in the reverse. They're never going to tell you this, though. You know, people are never going to come back and say, you know, good things about you. Because I feel like these are the people that they could have been low-key enemies, haters of yours. They never would have wanted to see you in this energy that you're in. It's like you've had some sort of massive glow up. You've had a massive glow up, and it shows. I mean, if you're somebody, like say for instance, you have a platform on social media, however you come off in your energy, even through the screen of a computer or a phone, your energy is still, it's just like so radiant. It's exuding happiness, like true happiness. Whatever you're saying, yeah, this could be a tower moment for somebody. This is a tower moment for somebody. I don't know. It's like a sudden realization that kind of like, it puts somebody in reality. It helps somebody see reality. Why is the star here? Because I feel like I'm talking to somebody. You got this star power, star quality. I don't know. It's something like that. Y'all trolls. Y'all trolling today, huh? Well, welcome to you too. You help my algorithm. The star. Why is this energy here? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. And the Four of Swords in the reverse. And there's something about your, like I said, this is a positive energy. Okay, the star. You're being seen in a positive light. There are individuals that genuinely see the happiness coming from you. It's very attractive. The star energy is attractive. Like, you're attracting attention. The Two of Pentacles came out in the reverse. Somebody here feels overwhelmed by this. Somebody here feels overwhelmed by this. And I don't know, it feels like this person could be comparing themselves to you. It feels like a comparison energy. Like they could be comparing your life choices to theirs. I don't know. I got the Knight of Wands coming out in the reverse. Somebody here, when they look at your journey versus theirs, this person feels like they made bad choices or they made impulsive decisions. You know, kind of like not thinking about the consequences, but doing them at that moment, thinking that, you know, they would become instantly successful. But when they look at you, they see somebody here who your success came by way of time, experience, wisdom. Like you didn't just pop out and become the it girl or it guy. This took a journey. Like you've gone through a lot, and you've been through betrayal after betrayal after betrayal. And so somebody here, when they look at your energy versus theirs, your journey versus theirs, they like, there's a vast contrast. Like it's a huge difference, and it's making somebody focus on that. Somebody's thinking about that. They're thinking about that, and they feel like, you know, maybe I didn't plan well, or I don't know how to put that. Somebody here, they were impulsive. Maybe this person is still like trying to make it excuses, or like I don't know why I feel like this person is either they're envious, jealous, or they just are it's bitterness or something. They're mad because they didn't make better choices. I don't know. Anyway, with the Four of Swords in the reverse, it's all this person does. It's all this person does. And I feel like they could be overwhelmed and burned out by this. Your light, the way you're shining, the way your energy just shifted. And the way it's so positive, and you're rising, you're ascending, and you're taking off fast. This was unexpected. This came out of nowhere. And somebody here, I don't know how to put it, but they are trapped in their thoughts and in their mind about this, and they're not able to find peace. It's like when the way they do find peace is through just being exhausted, being drained about it. I don't know. What's this tree energy? You've grown. There's been some tremendous growth here. You know, like I said, this person, I feel like other people, period, they just cannot fathom how this happened, or like, what did you do, or how did you, it's your journey. I feel like it's your journey and everything that you went through. It's like you're still standing. You're standing tall and confident, and there's stability here. There's true stability. Whoever I'm reading for, other people tried to like sabotage your happiness and your joy. They wanted to sabotage your self-esteem. They wanted to just take everything from you because they never, they never thought that you would be or amount to anything. So with this tree, it's like you're still standing strong. Like none of this past energy affected you. It wasn't effective like the way people may have anticipated it would be. And they weren't even checking. Like after a while, after you've been betrayed and you were down, people kind of like stopped paying attention. They went on with life. They continued to do whatever, make poor decisions, rush into things. Or, some of this is the energy of like starting something but never finishing, never following through, But anyway, I just feel like you have grown tremendously. They weren't even watching. It's like the way you were betrayed and left to like even know how to put this. I don't know. Like, people really wanted to. It made people feel good to know that you were down. Does that make sense? It made people feel good. They stopped paying attention. But the reality was, the way people stomped on you, they planted you like you were a seed. The way that, I don't know how to explain that, fam. I hope that's making sense. But like, instead of you withering away, you became a seed. You were firmly planted. And I feel like they didn't watch you as you were growing, but when they did pay attention, the tree is already like standing tall, confident, and it's stable. I don't know how to put that. I hope that's making sense. Because it's like, how I feel and what I'm saying is like not coming out. But there were people here who it made them feel good to know that you were always going to be an underdog. You were always going to be that one that everybody just hated. And you would take it. And you would stay down with it. Like, I don't know how to put that. But what ended up happening was they planted you firmly in the ground. Like, you can't see what's happening underground when a seed is starting to germinate. You wait and you anticipate the seedling bursting through the soil. And I just feel like people didn't see that coming. So now you are this, tall, confident, self-sufficient, stable person that, like, bottom of the deck, I got the devil in reverse. There's something about you overcoming all of this adversity, all of this, I don't know, it feels like somebody here, they either casted a spell over you or they wanted to curse you. They wanted this, I don't know how to put this, fam. This is different for me because I'm like, what in the world? I just see you having this moment where you have just out of nowhere, you have just grown so beautifully. I got the King of Pentacles. There's wealth. This King of Pentacles could be somebody. Hold on. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, this is another person. This could be somebody from your past. Something about this situation, like I said, it makes them unhappy. It's dissatisfying to see this growth that you have. And this Knight of Swords in the reverse, it's just like somebody, they still have this impulsive energy. They still have this kind of knee-jerk energy about them. They're impatient. They're doing something. There's something about the reaction of somebody that is witnessing your growth. What is this Ace of Wands in the reverse? I keep hearing it's making my ass itch. I don't know what the hell that has to do with anything, but this person is irritated by your light. Yeah, this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be somebody that you were married to or the father of your children. Is a father figure energy with the King of Pentacles, okay? This person could be feeling like they're having a fall from grace. You taking some sort of attention or something away, they falling from grace. This person is, what I just heard, a loser. This person's losing. Or at least that's what they keep focusing on. They keep focusing on, like, you versus them. Thank you, love. Thank you, Dahlia. What else for this Ace of Wands? It's like they are in such a comparison energy with you. There go the devil again. It's the fact that you liberated yourself. It's the principles of that. It's like, what? You liberating yourself, them falling from grace. This is pissing somebody off. Or it's making some, I don't know how to put that. I just get with that Ace of Wands in the reverse. They are not happy. It shattered somebody's dreams. It's shattering somebody's hopes and dreams. And it's causing them to knee-jerk react. It's causing them to, like, be impulsive. This person could do something stupid. Like, be on the lookout, fam. Just, you know, not be on the lookout, but you know what I mean. Like, don't be surprised. Because I feel like this is the type of person that they're unpredictable. They're unpredictable. What's this Knight of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, they ain't learned shit. And whoever this person is, they have this one-sided or outdated way of thinking. Somebody here, their stubbornness or their inability to evolve from their own past thinking. It's like caveman thinking. I don't know how else to put that. It's like this person, they don't learn from their mistakes. They don't learn from the lessons. They are so stuck in their ways. And their thoughts or their beliefs is just so outdated. I don't know how else. I mean, I hope that's making sense. But what else? So this person's unpredictable because they still on that shit. They react impulsively. They don't like being put on the spot. They don't like the way they're feeling like this situation is not panning out in their favor. Was you know, this person could be having a temper tantrum. Yeah, because they wanted to win at all costs. They wanted to be the victor. They wanted to be the one that's always right. This is that kind of like, I want to sabotage you. I want to conquer you. I don't know. They do this to themselves, though. They do this to themselves because of the way that they think. So it's impulsive. This is the type of energy gets people in trouble because they don't think about the consequences. They just react. This person could be saying stupid shit to you. Like, they just don't make no sense. They're not making sense. Like, you can tell it's pure jealousy. It's pure envy. It's pure competition. Like, somebody feels like you're doing something to them and you ain't doing shit but living your life, being you. Somebody is so irritated by that. And they want to put the blame on you. They want to make it a thing. And it's not. It doesn't even fucking exist. This is somebody who is in their own head, in their own world. Like, and they made you the competitor. They made you I don't know how to put that shit, fam, but you didn't even ask to be this person's sparring partner. I don't know how, like, what's this Rider energy? I feel like you gonna keep on moving forward. You don't give a fuck. Like, I feel like you're not focused on that. You're gonna continue to shine. You're gonna continue to be unique. Up the haters. Like, I don't know, like, why somebody is so fucking pressed. There's nothing they can do about it. You know, this energy that you got surrounding you, it's attractive. You're attracting this attention, whether this person likes it or not, and they hate it. They hate it because it's something that they work so hard to force, whereas you just do this shit naturally. I'm telling you, fam. The Emperor in reverse, Aries energy. This person is irked. This person is up fucking set. Listen, because they normally have their way. It's normally their way. It normally works out their way. And you have, it's the way that you are doing this has somebody like, I'm hearing discombobulated. Like, you are destroying the way somebody has always understood things work in their life. Like, does that make sense? Like, you by you rejecting this person or by you just ignoring them, moving on, and it being a moment of a glow up for you, it's making somebody like realize that they ain't shit. And or their power ain't shit. Because you, not only are you doing exactly what they can do, but you did it with all these fucking swords in your back. While you were supposed to be down and out, not breathing, not getting ideas, not being creative, not tapping into your higher self, not believing in yourself, not having faith, you overcame all that shit. This is what this person wanted for you. They wanted you to not love yourself, not believe in yourself, not be confident in yourself. They wanted you to be codependent on them. So that anytime they felt like they needed energy or they needed a boost of confidence or whatever, they could come to you, they could put a sword in your back, walk away, and, you know, you'll never say anything, you'll never fight back, you'll never anything. But the way you bounce back was like a punch to the gut to somebody. Like somebody here is like, oh shit, the collective. And because they weren't paying attention to your growth, you are so stable that by the time they realize how powerful your energy is, there's nothing they can do to, like, what can you do to destroy something that's truly stable? Like, it's something about the way you are confident. You don't care about what people think. Like, you're moving forward. And with this being a unicorn, I just feel like you are expressing yourself. You don't give a fuck. Like, you're going to be happy. You're going to be successful. You're going to, you know, focus on your dreams. You're going to have the life you desire. Like, I don't know, fam. It's like, it's causing a tower moment. It's causing a dark night of the soul. Like I said, this is somebody that had to force this shit. This is somebody that had to put effort into getting to their goals or getting to the top or being successful and maintaining it. It's work for this person. It's work. They had to do spell work. They had to be charming and charismatic. You know, it feels like a step and fetch type of thing. This person has to perform. But the performance ain't cute. Like, this is somebody that's a fucking sellout for themselves. Like, I don't know how to put that, but like, somebody here, they really put on a damn show in order to get attention. And the attention is so ingenuine. Like, I was picturing somebody here, they did this performance, right? And they get all of these low vibrational people's attention. And then, like, when the lights are out, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody is checking on this person, checking for this person. Nobody is really, like, supporting. Like, if it wasn't for the performance, if it wasn't for the superficial energy, the money, or whatever it is that this person's got that's got the attention, it's superficial, fam. It's materialistic, whatever it is. It's not genuine. I feel like this person, when the lights go out, this person could be like somebody getting locked up. When they go behind bars, nobody's checking. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody's coming back and saying, hey, bro, you okay? Hey, sis, you good? Because this person was so fake. They really had to perform in order to be where you are naturally. You just naturally are shining, fam. Like, it's pissing this person off. Ooh, they crashing out. We got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Jealous. Jealous, fam. Jealous and can't do shit about it. Look at this strength in reverse. Powerless. Can't control this situation no more. They have no control over it. Like, you are so over somebody. I was just thinking about this. 2025, of course, we know is the year of the snake, right? So this year has been about transformation. It's about learning lessons and becoming wiser and shedding the old version of you, the parts of you that no longer fit, no longer work, no longer helpful, right? I feel like 2025 is the get somebody else to do it year, or the I don't give a fuck anymore year. Like, you can literally be saying things like, I just don't care no more. I don't know why, but that's what it feels like. 2025 is like, I don't care about that shit no more. Like, you really have transmuted this energy on a spiritual level. It's been a very spiritual journey, right? This has been nothing but a spiritual journey. You versus these people, you versus this person. This has been a spiritual battle. And you are being triumphant. You're moving forward beautifully. Nothing they did worked. It did not stop anything. You still discovered your uniqueness. You still tapped into it. This is very powerful, fam. This person don't know what the fuck to do. They don't know what direction to go. Like, what do I do now? Like, they're pissed. They're irked. They're irritated. They don't know. Like, what do you do when you got this kind of energy moving forward? Like, how can this person predict your next move? How could this person know what your ideas are, what your opportunities are, what's destiny and fate? This person could be trying to, like, I don't know, they could be getting readings. I'm seeing that globe is like they're trying to do everything within their power. They're desperately trying to figure out your next move. This is an opportunist. I'm telling you, this is somebody that had to work at being who you just naturally are, fam. I don't know no other way to put that. The Gemini energy is here. Aries energy. Capricorn is here. We said Virgo. Pisces. Scorpio. Sagittarius. Libra. But any sign. Even Taurus. Yeah, Taurus. But any sign, fam. Wow. That just goes to show how powerful you are, okay? It's time to really, like, understand how magical and how powerful your ass is. Because what is wrong with this person? How they make you secret competition? How they make you competition and didn't tell you that that's what this was? And then, well, I know why. Because they wanted the upper hand, but they still lost. They wanted the upper hand by not telling you was their competition, by not being 100. And they still lost. You still escaped, fam. You still found a way to liberate yourself. Yes, look at this contrasted energy. Somebody here could be born in the year of the tiger. This person feels stuck, but they do this to themselves because they're not a planner. They're not genuine. They're not real. Like, that fake ass energy is on lockdown. Somebody here could be on lockdown because they were being fake. Like, it's the spiritual thing, though. It's spiritual. It's not like, because this person did not learn during their spiritual journey, they're in spiritual jail. And that could literally, end up being physical jail. Like, this is between them and the Most High. This is between them and their destiny. I don't know how to put that, but I hope that's making sense. But it's not your problem. And that's another thing. 2025 that's just not my problem year, okay? Like, I just feel like there's something about your liberation. This is a liberation year for you. You are finding true freedom from your past. That's what makes this so powerful. It's your whole entire past. It's not just this person. They just was a part of the, a part of the transition. Everything had to go. Anything. And see, this is what Spirit's been giving me this download too. And I've been hearing a lot of messages about this. Anything that is sent to trigger your nervous system, damage your nervous system, gotta fucking go. It gotta go. You know, back in the day, people used to always say, "Get on my nerve, you getting on my nerve. You getting on my last nerve." No, this is like for real. Like you are embodying that cliche saying. Like somebody here, you recognize that your nerves are bad because of everything that you went through. That was the plot. That was the plan that people had for you. They wanted to defeat you. They wanted to sabotage your light. This is what makes this so spiritual, fam. And yet you still figured out how to overcome that, bounce back even better, and move forward authentically. Authentically. No, you know, it's like your self-esteem, yeah, it was frazzled, but you picked it back up. You built it back up. You made it. I'm hearing that song, Solid as a Rock. But there's something about you. You just really appear to be truly fucking stable. And it's mind-boggling. It's like, how? People really tried it. They really put their best foot forward when it came to sabotaging your ass. They really, for a lot of them, it boosted their ego. It makes people feel good to know that somebody else is doing worse than them. That's what it was. This could be family. This could be friends. Like, people really just I don't know. It's like you had a target on your damn back. Because everybody would come for you. Everybody would come for you. And, you know, even at times when you ain't even do shit to people. People putting you in secret competition, fam. Come on now. What is that? This is not the first time you have been in secret competition. It just so happens that you were, and you realize that in this connection, but this is not your first rodeo. And I think that's what makes you truly stable, right? Because you kept getting the same type of betrayal, sabotaging responses from people that you built up this armor. Like I said, they didn't watch you. Once they stomped you down in the ground, the seed you was, they stomped you down in the ground, and they did not watch you germinate, grow underground. Y'all know how it starts. It starts with the seed sprouting underground. And think about that. Think about the adversity of a seed. What a seed has to actually go through to even become a thing. Nobody sees that part. Nobody sees that journey happening. You just one day see a sprout, or you see a plant coming out from the ground. But damn, somebody is so envious of you. And you know, I feel like it's so unfair because they get to skip over all of that part. They don't have to acknowledge the shit you went through. They just looked at you one day and was like, "Oh, I want what she has." These are the same people or same person that stomped your ass down in the ground and planted you. Now they want to come back and they want to take your shit. They want to take more of your stuff. They want to take it all, fam. It's really sick how people, I don't know how to put that, but you know what? I need to hurry up with this reading. I was not planning to do a long reading, but that's what happened. Anyway, when it comes to the collective, yeah, you have ascended. And the thing about it, you ever accidentally lose a balloon? Like, you remember how that shit felt? You remember looking up at the sky and watching that bitch take off, and you knew you was never gonna get that shit back? Remember those moments? I know it's like, it's so heartbreaking. I feel like that's your energy. You are that balloon that has taken off, and nobody, it's like they lost the handle on your string. All they can do is just watch you continue to ascend. These are the people that tried to keep you down. It's something about I don't know how to put that, fam. Look at this, destiny. It's something about you and relationships. You have really done some superb work on your relationships. I'm talking about all of them, fam. You've had to sit back and reflect on all of them and reevaluate their value in your life. Because like I said, if they were the cause or if they participated in fucking with your nervous system and you can let them go, they gotta go. They got to go, fam. Your nervous system has to heal. Like, I feel like there's something about you getting liberation, you freeing yourself, but also I feel like there's intense repair. There's intense, like, cellular repair that needs to take place. And I feel like your roots got to be strong. Like, I'm thinking of the nervous system as roots, is like, I don't know how to put that, but I feel like you're not just going to allow yourself to be triggered. Like, emotionally, I feel like you're protecting yourself. You're being more apprehensive, not guarded. I mean, guarded, yes, but I feel like guarded is more of like a defensive type of, like, you're not paranoid, but you are prepared. Does that make sense? Like, if a motherfucker come for you, you are ready to not give them all of your passionate emotion, but give it to them straight. Just, or you don't engage. I feel like this is also a period of your life where you know how to pick and choose your battles wisely. Wisely. And it's something about learning how energy is harvested. You could be telling me that's another part of this alchemy energy that I was talking about. You have learned how to transmute. You're learning how to transmute shit. So you recognize that by you being triggered, getting upset, crying, that is satisfying to people. People get something out of that shit. So something tells me that you're very apprehensive about your energy and your time. What else for the collective? Your nervous system depends on it. I don't know how else to put that, fam. Like, thank you, Spirit. That's confirmation. And the wonderful thing about it is you are being divinely, spiritually led. Spiritually and divinely led, because you know who you are. You don't need anybody to validate you. You don't need anybody to give you the green light to do whatever the fuck it is that you want to do. You're being divinely led. I'm telling you, this journey has been very spiritual. Somebody here could be 33. You could, oh my goodness, bottom of the deck. Personal power. Fam. Somebody here could be 33. You could be a master life path number 33. Your soul is very old and wise. You are a master teacher. You teaching people. And you teach people by just being yourself. You ain't got to force shit. You ain't got to perform. You ain't got to do none of that. It's natural. This is what makes this person mad. You have stepped into your fullest potential. And you're successful. And you're successful. You are achieving your goals. That's what is so shocking and surprising too. Because it's like, how the hell did you do that? People cannot, but I feel like they have to respect it, right? There's something about them. They like, man, I never thought that person, blah, blah, blah. I never thought that person was going to, this is the type of energy where there could have been groups of individuals that just, because one person started it, everybody else just went along with the idea too, that you wasn't shit. That you wasn't shit, you weren't going to amount to shit, or you was that person that everybody could dump on and get energy from, laugh, ha, 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 walk away, and you never existed. Until one day, you rolled up on the scene. They like, oh, that's that girl. Oh, that's that dude from blah, blah, blah. Remember? And people are having conversations about you. They're talking about you because you're in the spotlight. There's something about your energy. You are receiving attention. Good, bad, or indifferent. You are receiving attention. I feel like it's all the above. I feel like you getting compliments and you getting hate. You're the star. That's the second time we done got that. Nothing they did was effective. I mean, even with the tree energy, you know, I could look at this as like your crown being activated. Look, the tree, it's like there's a kundalini rising. Like all of your chakras are activated and you are like, I don't know how to put this. You are tapped into your highest self. And in that place and in that space, nothing anybody says or nothing anybody does can really knock you off of that trajectory. You're headed on your way towards your destiny. What's meant for you is for you. You are in alignment. You are in alignment. Nothing they did affected this. If anything, they helped you plant your seed. I hope that's making sense. Yeah, you definitely have faith in yourself. You have so much faith in yourself and you know where you're headed. You don't have to explain that to nobody. Nobody has to understand. Like I said, when God called you, it wasn't a fucking conference call. It doesn't matter what other people think about where you should be headed. They need to be worried about where the fuck they headed at. And you understand that. You understand that a lot of times people will project negativity towards you because you resonate back to them what they could never. They could never be this fearless. They could never step out of their comfort zone and do these things. Least they care about everybody's fucking opinion. Least they are fearful of something that they're doing wrong. Oh my gosh, my right ear is ringing. It's a deep ring too. Like it went, you know how you lose your hearing in your ear? My hearing went out and then I heard like a faint beep. I'm on to something with this shit, fam. Listen, I need you to understand how powerful you are and how your destiny is set. There's nothing nobody can do about that shit but just watch you reach your dreams. Reach everything that you said you was going to reach. Every dream that you said you was going to dream. Like somebody here, they could never fathom how you're going to do this or that. So they project that negative energy onto you because, I don't know, it validates their fear. It validates their fear. Now that you're the star, you are being stargazed at. I think that's what I'm going to name this reading. You are the star and people are stargazing. They're stargazing at you, fam. You have such a bright future ahead of you. And I feel like it's visible. Like people can tell that your future is bright. I don't know how to put that, but wow, fam. You're so mysterious. Like, I think that's what's so challenging here. Why this person won't stop trying to figure out how to sabotage you. It's like you're a fucking mystery. And they want to... Somebody, they got this obsession with figuring out puzzles, mysteries, or conquer. I don't know. It's weird. It's distorted. But you got people from your past that are stargazing at you. You got new people who are loving you. They're giving you compliments left and fucking right. And then you got a particular person that is just so irritated and irked with your success that they got you in secret competition. You just out here irritating everybody. And you ain't doing shit. You just doing you. Well, alrighty then. What you gonna do, fam? Look, as soon as I split the deck, it says you got the love. You do. You get the love. don't know if I want to pull from this deck. What do I want to do next? This is very interesting. Yeah, I told you on a cellular level, there's some deep healing happening here. Because you got an assignment, you got a purpose. You're a light worker. You're an activator. You've been sent here. Your purpose is to activate other people. I heard somebody say the 144,000 are the code, the light code to start the activation process. But it's not just the 144,000. They're just the ones that start this shit off. You could be telling me that you're one of the 144,000 chosen light beings who is starting this activation off. And once you start activating other people, then they activate other people. And it's just like I don't know how to put that, but you get what I'm saying? Like, you are being sent out on your mission. Your mission is to shine your uniqueness. To just be you, unapologetically, not attached to anybody's, expectations. You're not attached to anybody's expectations. You know how many people are in this world? You know how many people give a fuck about other people's expectations of them? This is why I said you present as a challenge to somebody. Because you pose as a threat to that. You are not attached to anybody's expectations. You got your own. And this is what's so unique and mysterious and start alluring to other people. It's rare. It's rare to see a person march to the beat of their own drum. But when people do it, they always get the attention. They get the attention, fam. People are like, how? Well, what's that? That's, you're like an enigma. Like, somebody here, your ancestors, you are your ancestors' wildest dreams, or you are your ancestors' return. I got ancient Egyptian ancestors. And we all know that back in the Egyptian days, there was magic being done. These people understood the occult mysteries. Like, we were at a very, very higher level consciously. So, it's almost like your DNA is activating from your ancestral bloodline, and you're just as gifted and intelligent, and I don't know how to put that, but you're a healer. You're a healer. You could be seeing a lot of synchronicities. Spirit speaks to you and you pay attention. Like I said, you are divinely guided. You look at life through a different lens. Through your spiritual eyes. Through your spiritual eyes first, then your earthly eyes. See, other people, they look at shit backward. And that's why they be confused. That's why they can't understand fully, because they look at this backward. You notice the messages energetically from spirit. You notice everything, and angel numbers could be definitely something that catches your attention, speaks to you. You are a generational curse breaker. These same cards came out yesterday. You were sent here to not only activate, you activate and you're helping to crush generational curses on many people's bloodline. I don't know how to put that, but it's like you have the code, you have the light code to start this shit off, to start this activation thing off. And like I said, the more you awaken and activate other chosen beings, the more it just continues. You're just the first, the 144,000. You're the first of many. Does that make sense? Like, you were chosen to start this shit off. You were chosen to be a leader. I got God's ambassador. You were chosen. That's why this looks so new, so different. So, I don't know how to put that, fam. Yeah, you got psychic abilities. Your gifts are shining. Somebody here, you got all the clairs, or you got a couple of clairs. You're clairvoyant, you're clairaudient, you're clairsentient, you know, the clairs. Or you just straight psychic. And people, it's alluring to the population. Like, people are turning their attention to, I don't know, the mysteries of the occult. I don't know how else to put that, fam. Or just the mysteries. I don't know. I hope that's making sense. But yeah. And you're an alchemist. Yep. And you're learning alchemy. Like I said, you're learning how to transmute. And you're doing it quicker, faster. Like when you see trouble coming your way, it's like you just, I'm not doing that today. You jump into a new reality. Somebody here, you know how to shift your realities. You know how to, what do they say? Go into new portals or astro travel. Like you, you are not, if you don't want to at this particular time, you're not going to do it, fam. That's alchemy. I'm seeing somebody, you so spiritually gifted. You literally can freeze a situation, freeze everybody, move away, and then let the energy start back again. Does that make sense? You know how, like, I don't know how to put that. Like, I've seen it in movies, but you know, Hollywood always shows us shit, and it be real stuff, but it be, you know, it be Hollywood, right? It be real messages or real things. But if you look deep into this shit, you be like, yo, there's something deeper. Like, I feel like somebody here, you know how to stop time, remove yourself, and then let time, you know, and it's like the people that were in the same room you was just in, they never knew you was there. Like, somebody is that powerful. You just know how to astral project. You just know how to move. I don't know. This is some deep shit. Where the hell does reading come from, child? Where did this come from? Anyway, let's get some angel numbers to close this message out, because somebody here, I did not mean to pick all that up. You have definitely ascended, okay? Yeah, you teleport. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. It says it right here on this card. Somebody here knows how to teleport. And that, they can't tell a lot of people this shit. Like, a lot of people, maybe this person don't even tell nobody because it's just so, I don't know how to put that. Like, oh my God. And telepathy. You're so connected. You have, you have tapped into, oh my goodness. There's something about your spiritual abilities. Maybe you keep this to yourself. You don't tell nobody this shit. But this is part of your magic. This is part of your mystery. Somebody here loves astrology. Somebody here, you study astrology. You share the wisdom of astrology. Somebody here is a life path 8. Or you were born in August, or you were born on the 8th. There's just something very powerful about you. The 8 is a number of personal power. And we've seen that come out in this reading. Somebody here, you were born between 1968 and 1978. Somebody's a life path 4. You were born in April, or you were born on the 4th of a month. I don't know, it's just something about justice. You always end up on top, or you always, I don't know, it's something about you. Things always pan out in your favor. Somebody here, you got a platform, and baby, people are tuning in, okay? People are tuning in. There's something about you. You provide spiritual support, wisdom. Here's a Claire. I told you. This one says clairaudience. You got clear hearing. Yeah, you're a light worker. All these cards, I accidentally picked them up. Well, I didn't accidentally, because nothing's by accident, but yep. And then I got yeah, the platform. Somebody here, you're being seen. People can see you, hear you, something. It's like these rosebuds represent eyes on you. So, yeah. You're a leader. I just saw one. Life path 1. You're a leader. You could be born in January. You could be born on the 1st. It doesn't matter. You're a leader. You're a leader. All right. So let's look at these angel numbers. If you see any of these angels, you know what I'm being led to do? I am being led to give you another message. So I'm going to give you a message. And because we had this star energy and is represented by the number 33, and I so feel like somebody here, you've had a kundalini rising, your chakras are activated, then we're going to go to Shavi Zane's guided messages or guided light book. I love this book. We're going to go to message 33 and we're going to see. We're going to get you a message, another message, collective. Okay? So anyway, look, it says, you have truly done the work to heal your inner child. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you that this is not just about one circumstance. This is your past. This is your past, collective. You have truly done the work to heal your inner child. And it shows. I told you it shows. People can see it. Okay, I'm getting too excited. The light shining from within you is very noticeable and allows you to express your authentic nature. Fam, what did I say? This book, fam, y'all gotta check Shavi Zane out. Thank you, Shavi Zane, for creating this. She has three YouTube channels here. This woman created, this is just a guided messages that she put together. And I'm literally reading message 33. And it is so in alignment with this reading. It's making me overly excited because I can't believe it. Like, I'm shocked. Let me finish. Give me the strength, Spirit. The light shining from within you is very noticeable and allows you to express your authentic nature without fear of judgment by others. This time marks a brand new beginning, and you will find yourself embarking on many of the desires and passions of your inner child. Fam, I freaking love this message for whoever this is resonating with. It is your time to shine, and there's nothing nobody can do about it but sit back and stargaze at you, because you are the star. Just period. Just period, fam. Like, I don't know. Like, what? Okay, so let's get some angel numbers to close this reading out. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for hitting that like button. Hit that like, them likes up, fam. Hit that like button. This is about you. And if this message resonates, give yourself a pat on the back, a kudos by hitting that like button. Because you did that. Like, this is massive growth. Massive. And this is where they say in the scriptures, gotta make your enemies your footstool. He'll prepare a table in front of your enemies. This is what this shit is. Like, I just heard, I don't know if you can hear the sirens. See, that's what I'm saying. You pay attention to everything. That could be a warning that people need to, like, relax and leave you the fuck alone. Like, you was never that person that was ever going to be fucking defeated. Never. That was not a part of your destiny. Your destiny was to always overcome all this shit. Tap into your higher self and then move on with your calling. Because you have a huge purpose and very important purpose. And guess what? You don't even have to force it. It's going to be so natural. All you doing is being you. All you doing is being you. It's so easy. But you could be telling me that you spent your lifetime performing before you really awakened to your highest potential. You spent your life. You know what it feels like to have to put on a show to try to get people approval and acceptance of you. Not no more. We got 0909. It says new beginnings. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up. Close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. Folks, 2025 has been a 9-year. 9 is symbolic for completions, closures, lessons learned. Okay? So again, even with this being the year of the snake, I just feel like this is the year of, I just really don't care. That's just not my problem. Get somebody else to do it. I'd rather be single. I choose to be single. I don't know. Something like that, fam. And then 0 represents the reset. Let's start this shit over. Not start over, like repeat something, but like let's start a new chapter, right? Let's start a new journey here. 1221. It says taking initiative. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessing and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out the way forward. You might also be getting some good news. Hell yeah. Yeah, you good. You listen, when I tell you Spirit has you on this independent journey, you're supposed to be doing this by yourself because there's a lot that goes along with that. You're supposed to be moving forward without any attachments, fam. There's a significant reason for that. It's a reason why you are choosing to do things on your own or choosing not to attach yourself or get too serious about relationships or whatever the case may be. You're making way. And might I add, 2026 is the year of the horse. Damn. You got a bright future ahead of you. You got a bright future ahead of you. 10-10, but it's up to you. It's up to you. You could be seeing this on the clock. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individual. Fam, you will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as a brand new opportunity. Trust in the process. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. You're doing that. You are allowing yourself to be guided. You sure as hell ain't trusting in man. You sure as hell ain't trusting in other people. Been there, done that. That shit got you 10 swords in your back. No, thank you. That's why I said you are doing this by yourself. One pillow. One house, one bed. You are doing this by yourself, fam. It's a reason for that, though. I feel like you're going to, man, when you start seeing success, there's nothing nobody can say that they did to help you with this. There's nothing nobody can do to say that they had a part in this. That's why you need to do this on your own. That's why you need to continue to move forward and stay focused on your calling. (2002), it says the void. You have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. Damn, I'm telling you, you alchemizing your shit. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make. Hell yeah. Hello. Like I'm talking to somebody like you. That's not the problem. That's not the issue at this point in time. Because you got so much support and so many people who are loving your energy. There are plenty of friends to make, so chill out, have fun, open up, and go outside. Yeah, hell yeah. You could be telling me this is exactly how you feel. You just, I don't know. There's a level of happiness and contentment. And it shows and it glows on you. And yeah. 777. You have good luck. You have good fortune, fam. Because you're in alignment with your truest destiny. That's why. So everything that's meant for you, you're in alignment with it. That's what makes it seem lucky. I know a lot of people don't like that word luck, but when I tell you you are in alignment, that's why everything that your heart desires can find you. You're not distracted. You're not experiencing chaos. You moved yourself away from that. And that's why that's why it appears that you're lucky, because you are. You are lucky to have found your way. You are lucky to have found your purpose. There are so many people in this world don't even know what the hell they here to do. Like, for real, for real. They so damn lost. They ask themselves all the time, what's my purpose? Well, if you were to disconnect from the chaos, you would probably be able to hear your purpose. But you're so in the world and you so care about other people's opinions that you can't hear shit. That's for somebody. You are lucky to have found your way, collective. And it came through you tuning into yourself, tuning into your own spiritual wisdom and path, listening to your higher self. This is something I'm telling you, people struggle with this shit. People really, really, really don't get it. And you're not here to convince the people that don't want to be convinced too. That's why I said, you're not forcing anything. You don't have to. This ain't about forcing shit. Your walk, your path, your journey says everything that needs to be said. You don't have to force anything. And that's why it appears that you are so lucky. You were lucky to have listened. You were lucky to have made good choices and decisions. You were lucky. This is how people are seeing you. But no, you were just in alignment. You were in alignment. You was headed in the right direction. And guess what? Your direction had nothing to do with what other people's expected of you. Not even your parents. There's some people, your parents, they formed everything about your life. They told you was going to be this, you was going to do that. That was never your destiny. And when people did that, it felt like a betrayal. It felt like the tense was in your back that was meant and sent to keep you down and stuck. I hope this message is making sense, because this shit is deep AF. Like, I was not expecting this shit. But anyway, 777. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You will come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need the enthusiasm and effort to get this message out to others. And I feel like you push past all that. Like, I'm talking to somebody here, you already are on your way. Because, I don't know, fam. I freaking love this reading. I hope this reading resonated with whoever it was meant for. I hope this was confirmation to let you know how powerful you are and how in alignment with your purpose and your destiny you are. And how you are being the star that is gazed at right now. Everybody's looking at you because you're being divinely guided, and it shows. Everybody's looking at you too. I don't know how else to put that, fam, but I hope this message made sense. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please be aware of the fake pages. I never reach out to anyone. So if anybody's reaching out to you about readings, that's not me. Don't get scammed. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. And I do offer personal readings. If anybody would like a personal reading, you can go to my webpage, vibenationtarot.com. The information is in the description box. But with that being said, fam, this has been your reading. This is dope. I love this energy. Like, can we be friends? No, I'm just playing. I mean, we are friends, but anyway. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Y'all be safe, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Thank you, Dahlia. Thank you for narrating. I mean, not narrating, for Thank you for helping me today. All right, fam. Peace.